Hey guys, so I'm sitting here at home just thinking about just thinking about my business ventures, my ideal income streams, and I'm literally just reflecting. And one thing I keep thinking about that I really want to talk to you guys about is how I killed my own YouTube channel. I did. This one that you're watching, actually. So you might be one of like 20, but 20 is me being real nice, real generous. But it's something that I've been thinking about, like, sharing. So this isn't a super formal video. Like I usually am sitting and like the background is better. No, today we got like kid scribbles on the wall that I need to clean up, and just you'll hear the baby talking a little bit, but it's just been heavy on my head to talk to you about. So I'm going to show you receipts and everything for what I'm talking about. I'm not just going to tell you about it. You know me, I like to show you. And if you don't know me, then I'm Ashley Anjali, and definitely like the video and subscribe if you like talking about business, if you're trying to grow your business, not just YouTube, because this is actually my first YouTube advice video. I feel like everybody talks about, there's so many videos on how to grow on YouTube, how to get a big channel on YouTube, how to make YouTube your job, all of this stuff. But whoever sits and talks about what not to do? Like, do you know what not to do? You can kind of get what not to do based on what they say to do, but do they also tell you why and what happens and how these things work? Like, I don't see that much of it. I just see like the same generic answers all the time. Like, oh, you need to post consistently. Oh, you need to show up. You need to quality over quantity. But then some people say quantity over quality. Like, it's just a lot of the same recycled information. When I first started my channel, because I feel like we have to start from the beginning, right? Before I killed it, and then work our way back to where we are here and now, right now. So when I first started my channel, I never thought of it like a business. I wasn't even taking it seriously. It was just for fun. Not saying that I don't take it for fun now either. I do, but my kids begged me to start a YouTube channel. They wanted to be on YouTube. I didn't want to be on camera. I had just started gaining weight, and he's so loud, yo. I had just started gaining weight, and I just felt really self-conscious. I also am very like shy and like reserved, so I wasn't interested in being on camera at all. So I first started trying to like let them do their thing and record on their own. I ended up in it though, and then I got invitations from other YouTube families and moms asking me to do like more mom related content. So one of the things was a mom tag. So I really wanted to do the mom tag, but I didn't think it was appropriate for our family channel. Hence the start of this channel of Ashley Anjali. So the very first video I did was an intro video, which is so cringy. I was watching it the other day and I thought, oh, but we always have to start somewhere. And then the second video I posted was actually that mom tag video, which I've later deleted. So I did the mom tag, and then I started doing like DIYs, because I still am into DIYs. There's some DIYs around this place too that I have not shown you because I don't make that type of content anymore. So my very first mistake when starting this channel was I did not decide like an upload schedule. So I wasn't posting consistently. I was just posting whatever I wanted to post when I wanted to post it. The problem with doing that is that YouTube, and when I talk about it, I'm not talking about people. So I feel like in a lot of YouTube advice things, they say, oh, post consistently so people will know when to expect a video from you. I'm not going to talk about that. I feel like that's not very true. I watch channels that post randomly all the time, and I'm still subscribed to them because I like the content that they put out when they do post. One of them is Swoozy. I love Swoozy, but his videos are very inconsistent. Were they consistent when he first started? I'm not sure, probably, but just because I know I personally don't pay attention to like, oh, Jordan didn't post, because I watched this other channel, Jordan, you know, her name is Jordan Cheyenne, but she didn't post this week. I never really think about that. I do think like, oh, what's new? So I'll go and look, is there a new video? But I'm never like, oh, it's 3 p.m. on Sunday and Raven Elise hasn't posted. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't do that. But it's important to post consistently because YouTube and YouTube's algorithm favors active accounts. That's just it. YouTube is a business and they want to keep growing their business. They want to keep people active. And so they favor those accounts and those channels that are active. So even if you're not posting every week, you should comment, watch, comment, like on other people's videos. Have you ever been watching a video, you go to comment and you see somebody like verified that has commented on this video too, and you be thinking, hey, what you doing here? What you watching this video for? Stuff like that, because YouTube is a form of social media. It's a form of social media, like Instagram, like Facebook. YouTube is social. It's social, and it favors people who are active on the platform. So that was my first mistake. My second mistake, which is really crucial, which is a big mistake that I made, is not choosing a topic and sticking with it. Okay, so when I first started this channel, I didn't have a clear topic. I had no vision. I just did whatever I wanted when I wanted to do it. And like I said, I wasn't trying to take this as a business at that point. However, that was a big crucial part of me killing my channel. So when you niche down, right? Because everybody tells you need to niche down. You need to have a topic. You need to build an audience. You need to know who's in your audience. And they give you all these reasons. But this is what happens when you don't. When you don't do that. YouTube doesn't promote your video as much. So this is my first YouTube related video, right? So even though it's a good topic to have, so it will rank, it should rank anyway. Like they'll promote it, they'll show it. However, if there was another channel that makes a video just like this with the same keywords, and they make videos about YouTube all the time, guess who YouTube is going to recommend? Whose video? Even if their video is 2 years old, even if it's 2 seconds old, even if we post at the same time, even if I make a better thumbnail and if my quality is better, YouTube is gonna promote that channel that always makes YouTube related videos because they consider that channel an authority on that topic. They're saying, we don't know what she's doing. You can check that out. But this one is probably exactly what you're looking for. This person has authority and they're an authoritative. They're a trustworthy resource on this topic. So it's super important to have your idea so that you can consistently make videos in that topic so that you can become an authority. And also so that people can have binge-worthy content so that they can go to your channel and see, oh, she always makes this topic that I was looking for. Let me watch another one. Let me watch another one. Let me watch another one. Because YouTube wants people to stay on YouTube and watch as much content as possible so that they can keep their business going and growing. Okay, and then so when I started my channel, let's look at some of the data, the analytics. Let's put it over here by the window. Okay, so as you can see, even though I was kind of randomly doing whatever I wanted to do, when I wanted to do it, I still was getting a nice amount of views. They're not an insane amount. I wasn't getting thousands of views, but a few hundred. Much better than my latest videos that get less than 20 views each. And we're getting to that. The next part that I'm about to tell you, the next tip is why that is happening to my channel right now. But so as you can see, I was still getting pretty good views. I was doing what I wanted to do. In the beginning, I wasn't even really keyword researching. Like I didn't know about TubeBuddy. I didn't know about all this stuff. So I was pretty lucky. I also was having like friends and family watch the videos. I still have friends and mostly family watch my videos sometimes, but yeah. So I didn't get my first over 1,000 view video until I posted a video called "What's in My Bag." Really? For real? What's in my bag? It was a Dooney and Burke bag. I said my first 1,000 view or video that had more than 1,000 views was "What's in My Bag," Dooney and Burke. I'm sorry, that's wrong. It's "What's in My Bag," Michael Kors. It was a Michael Kors bag. So where things get to change. So I got this video that's going over 1,000 views, and then I tried to make other videos that were kind of the same or similar, and in that topic I showed you my closet. I went purse shopping, because obviously you like looking at bags, so I took you to a store to look at bags. I also cleaned out my closet and showed you all my shoes and all my purses that were in my closet. I was trying to ride that topic wave, but I still was inconsistent, and I still wasn't married to that topic. Like, I had videos that were thrown in there that weren't even on this topic anymore. I still was doing a clean with me video. I was still doing other things because I had married myself to a topic. Next thing, this is a huge thing. This is what killed it completely. So YouTube was already looking at me a little funny. It was already kind of like, we don't know how to index you. We don't know what your channel's about. We really just don't know. Okay. Then I felt some type of way. I felt like, dang, my views like tanked. I got, 1,000 views because the Dooney and Burke bag just grew. Like, it's been growing consistently over a year. So at that time when I was posting the other videos, it might have had like 800 views, but that was big for me because none of my other videos was doing that. So I was just thinking like, and this is not working, and I'm trying, and what do I do? So I paid for views. Ooh, I can't believe I'm admitting that on YouTube. I paid for views for a video, not that Dooney and Burke video that grew organically from YouTube. I paid for views on a video, and I thought this is great, right? Because you almost instantly see the numbers start moving up, and you think, great. Now, the problem with buying views, people always say, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But do they tell you what happens when you do? Do they tell you why? Because I don't think I got a clear view as to why. All I hear was, oh, it's against YouTube's terms of service. You could get your channel banned. But it's much more than that. It's much more than that. And I kept thinking, that's if they catch me. If the channel gets banned, it was just kind of my channel. Like, I can make a new channel. I already have a family channel, Me+3 TV, shameless plug. It's there. So here's what happened when I bought views. Almost instantly, maybe like an hour later, the views started to filter in. So I could see the views growing on the channel. And that made me super excited, super happy. I waited for YouTube to snatch them views away because I had heard, because I did so much Googling and research before I did it because I was so nervous. So I had heard people saying that YouTube took away views after you paid for them. That's true. But the company that I used, the service that I used, put those views back. After YouTube would snatch them, they would put more in. So let's say I paid for 1,000 views. I did pay for 1,000 views or 500 views. You can see it. But even though I paid for a certain amount of views, let's say I paid for 1,000 views, they probably sent me 1,200 views or 1,250 views in total because YouTube was snatching some of those views back. But YouTube wouldn't snatch all of those views back. So, but it's a vanity metric. And I've heard people say that too. And I was okay with that. I knew I was doing this just so I could feel better, so that I could see those numbers look right. But I also thought it would make my channel look better. And people would like have follower syndrome, you know what I mean? And subscribe because they felt like, oh, this channel gets lots of views. They must know what they're talking about. It must be a good video, things like that. What I did not know at that time was that I was killing my channel by doing this. So again, I'll talk about the YouTube algorithm. the way that YouTube's algorithm works is that it collects data from all the accounts. So people who don't have channels, but they have a YouTube account, that they watch and comment and like on and subscribe on, they look at all of the viewing activity on that channel, what this person likes, the types of channels they subscribe to, the types of content that they watch and they actually push like, or they just binge watch several at a time, to know what to recommend to not only that person, but to the next person. So if you've ever been in YouTube and seen in like your recommended, because I've seen this all the time, it'll say, oh, people who watch this channel also watch this channel, because it learned that from taking all the data and analyzing it to know what to recommend to you and what would be a good fit. When you buy views, when I bought views, right, I looked at it and I thought, oh, my views are going up, it looks good. But when I went to upload my next video, it tanked worse than before. The views I was organically getting on YouTube, it was even worse. Why is that? When my topics were all over the place anyway? Why is that when I was posting inconsistently anyway? And at this point, I think I even had TubeBuddy. Like, I was trying to, research and all this other stuff, but the views were worse. That is because when you pay for views, those are bots. And it might even be, maybe it's even a person. I don't know how that part works. If it's just bots or if they have people, I doubt that they have people. But the problem is, it's watching random videos all the time. So I paid them to watch my video. Somebody else paid them to watch a vlog. Another person paid them to watch a DIY. Another person paid them to watch how to change a tire. Another person paid them to watch their music video because they singing, or rapping or whatever. It's all a big blurry mess of content. And so YouTube doesn't know how to analyze from those types of accounts. The algorithm doesn't know what to do because it's a random, huge melting pot. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no consistency. There is no, you know what I mean? They don't know what that type of account would want to watch. So they can't make recommendations based off those views. So if I have 1,000 random people watching this video, YouTube's algorithm, even though it's a computer, is kind of like, why? Why? And it doesn't know how to categorize me after that. It doesn't know who to recommend my videos to. So it doesn't. So my next video tanks because YouTube's algorithm is like, what the hell? Another thing that buying views really killed my channel with is because when you buy views, they don't watch the whole video. So when they don't watch the whole video and they only watch it long enough for YouTube to count it as a view, your watch time goes down. And again, you think that this is a vanity metric. You think this is just for me to see, right? I'm not worried about watch time. And the watch time went up because instead of 300 views, I got 1,000 views. If they watch 1 minute, that's 1,000 minutes versus 200 people watching 5 minutes of a video. But the problem is that YouTube is looking at it and it's like, okay, so all these people watched this video, but then they clicked out of it. They didn't even watch 2 minutes of it. Why? They assume that the quality of this video sucks. They assume that the video is horrible. It could be the best video ever. I could have spent 1,800 hours on editing. I could have had different lighting and special effects and all this stuff. But because 1,000 people clicked on it, looked at it for 1 minute, and then clicked out of it, YouTube assumes this video sucks. They're not going to recommend your shitty ass video. Ooh. They're not going to recommend your crappy video to other people. They're not. It's not going to be on recommended. It's not going to be on what to watch next. It's not going to autoplay. It's not going to be in the Like even ranked, you know, when you search a topic and you see it's not going to show up. So that's why, you know, the why is a big deal. That's why buying views does not work for your channel. That's why I'm still struggling to this day to fix that mistake I made a long time ago. These mistakes that I made, because inconsistency is another reason. And then the topic thing is a huge, huge, huge part of that. Like I said, YouTube doesn't know what to do with me. They don't know what's going on here. It makes no sense to them. Also, I recently changed topics. So when I change topics and you think, well, I have a topic and I'm being, you know, consistent with that topic, and I tested that topic out and it did pretty well. Like I did a how I packaged my order video, and that was the first one that got decent views after all these crappy view videos. So you think this is what people will watch, right? So this is what I should keep doing because that works. For a new channel, yes. Exactly. For a channel that you just started, like I said, a new channel or a channel you're thinking about starting, then that's true. However, for me, and coupled with the fact that I bought views and all of those issues, it doesn't work because I have to be consistent in making that type of video before YouTube gets it and says, oh, okay, this is what this is about. And she's consistent with these things. I've had videos, my recent videos, I feel like personally, and I've had people tell me that are very helpful and have good advice. But they're doing crappy compared to videos that I was just saying, oh, la, 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 let's shop. You know what I mean? Like, because it's because of the mistakes that I made, the inconsistency, the buying views, and the lack of topic. I did research, and people were saying that it takes like a good 2 or 3 months of you posting consistently on that topic for you to rank again. So I'm gonna try that out. With COVID and like Black Lives Matter, I really haven't posted as much. I was doing pretty okay with posting my new topic, but lately I haven't been posting that much because I've been so overwhelmed with that stuff. My Etsy shop has been doing much better. Like the orders have increased because I've just been overwhelmed. But this is what not to do. I hope my rambling and my baby and all this stuff, I hope besides all of that stuff, you got something valuable out of this video and you learned what not to do on your channel and learn from my mistakes, because that's super important for me. And we'll watch and see. Subscribe so you can watch and see me try to save this channel. Bye.